I seen a lot of people been texting and seeing about, what's their opinions on Kendrick versus Drake and the whole Mesha with Diddy and Andrea English. A lot of that's going on. I've been watching my content, but I see a lot of opinions and I see a lot of different conflicting answers. And I wanted to really touch in on this Misa chick, man. Things are not really looking good. It's apparently a law firm came out capping, saying that she was capping. You know that not necessarily saying that she was capping, but that's not that she's not their client. So that raised some red flags, and now people are looking at Misha and Andrea English now kind of sideways. You know, these guys were, these two ladies were supposedly victims and was had everybody under the impression that they were assaulted by Diddy and they was at these parties and they were drugged and graped and all of that good stuff. Graped YouTube. So allegedly, now these are all of the allegations from these young ladies and what's really going on. She showed us a whole story about what happened in detail and what she suffered from and went through, and it was just kind of crazy, like how descriptive she was about it. And we did see Adria English on one of the magazines back in the day. It says a lot. Like, yeah, you've been around in that whole scenery and witnessed a lot of stuff and partook in a lot of the activities and curriculums that took place in a lot of those events and hotels around those people with a lot of money and wealth and all of that. So shout out to all the content creators out there, but the brother Lionel B had to go in and address some things because they would started looking at him as not as credible, bringing on random people claiming that they were these victims laying on that table, being food ate off of her and all that stuff. So people, are looking at her sideways, and I don't think Lionel B didn't really mean to do it, but Jaguar Wright tried to, come at him and came at the Diddy victim that got shot in the face back in the '90s. I mean, it's just a little crazy out there how people. I mean, I don't know the girl's story, but it seemed like she was credible. She was also on other shows, her and Adria English, and they had Jaguar Wright on there. And shout out to the sister that just stood up on her 10 toes. And she was flat out saying, "Look, these people they're liars." Shoot, look, I don't know, man. It's kind of looking like that with the Adria and the Misha. It just don't look like they're telling the truth. I mean, Adria might have something, but that's just not cool, man. For you to make up a whole story if it's true, and that it's just wild, man. So Jaguar Wright's been going off on Lionel B and Jagman's kind of been going off on everybody. So you know, it's just this cold game, man. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know who's gonna go off, who's gonna pop off, and all that stuff, man. But yeah, check that out. I'm gonna be posting that a little bit later. Um, and so yeah, let me know what your opinions are, man. What y'all think this Drake doing with this whole lawsuit, man? What y'all think about this whole thing that Drake's doing? Do y'all think it's a bad look on hip hop? Are you guys losing interest in being as fans of Drake since then? Um, a lot of people are just not feeling that. That's not hip hop. That's not all that crazy talk you was talking about. How you was ready to come for the battle, but you really wasn't ready. And Kendrick came prepared, man. And he dropped the whole album. The whole album was dope. Whole listen through. You ain't even got to skip through nothing. No skip throughs. And like, but yeah, man, I thought it was kind of cowardly, man. For Drake, that's just not the thing to do. That's kind of You know, that's a sissy move, man. Like, you came like you was coming for the lyrics and the bars, and you clearly wasn't prepared for the war, man, that Kendrick brought. So it's a bit of a disappointment with that, man. But Drake ain't been dropping nothing. Like, Kendrick might have killed his career, and that's the sad part. But likely, I think Drake was trying to basically get the NFL to not play Not Like Us, which we talked about that before. So Kendrick dropping that album speaks a lot of volumes that he was steadily cooking, man. And my opinion, yo, I don't really want them to see. I don't really want them to go beyond and start seeping into the other Young Money members like Lil Wayne, man. I really don't want to see that. I mean, I'm really trying to see, a battle between one of the younger artists. I mean, this beef, this rap battle kind of subsided. I mean, Kendrick killed him. There's no way you come back from that, Drake. Once you, yeah, PDF file, it's nothing really you can do to come back from it. That's the bottom line. So, I mean, that's a dab. That's a dig, man. So, what y'all think? What y'all think about this, man? Do y'all think that? Do y'all think that Drake did some girly moves and went way too far with this, or what? Because it's just not a good look for hip hop at all, man. And I'm not feeling that. First, I was feeling Drake, but Drake done lost his mind, man, with this one, man. But I just hope I don't hope to see Kendrick versus Lil Wayne at all. That's just not. It's not beneficial to the culture. It is to an extent. I mean, I would like to. I mean, I would entertain it, but it seems like it's just got a little too personal. It's not really like, for the art. I'd rather see it. You just go and battle, just in keeping it bars, keeping it on wax. But a lot of stuff going on, man. Nobody's really exempt right now, man. And so, did y'all see that guy who shot a police officer up in New York in the Queens? Some people say it's an eye for an eye. Just because, people are dying just on the streets and getting shot and ran over like dogs. Rest in peace to the sister, man, that got ran over by a race soldier. And in cold blood, man. So I get her name and all of that stuff. I don't really know the sister's name and information yet. But it's like, people are just gonna have to start taking action to their own hands, man. Because people don't respect human life. And it's unfortunate that it's got to be that way, because it shouldn't have to be. And it's kind of productive to what we stand for as a nation, But what y'all think about that? What y'all think about those things? I'm gonna be touching on all of these things, dropping some content. Which I see a lot of y'all about to keep TD Jakes in the comments. But TD Jakes and all the allegations against him too. A lot of people don't really believe it, man. But a lot of people are breaking down, man. But, he's came out of the surgery and all of that. I mean, the hospital and all of that. It seemed like he was in good spirits, decent shape. But you just can't put nothing past none of these cats no more, man. A lot of people getting involved again. J-Lo was involved in them freak-offs, man. Allegedly, a lot of people were looking at Beyonce. That was at those freak-offs. People are saying that Diddy has her on tape too. I wouldn't doubt it, man. This cat was obsessed. You got an obsessed joker like that, of fame, of control, resources, and money. It's never good, and you never couldn't put nothing past them. So Beyonce, I believe, probably allegedly was on one of those tapes, man. They was always close to Jay-Z and all of them. And I mean, he was cheating allegedly too. But y'all check that out. Y'all go look that up. This chick Mesha, is she capping? Is she capping? People are calling cap. And if you are, that's not okay for you to just lie and throw your name in something if you are. And I'm not no one to point the finger saying she wasn't a victim, but it's like, man, but you didn't really have no proof. You didn't really show nothing. And allegedly the girl that was on the table is not even Mesha. It's not even her. This complete different Latino woman or whatever she was. Looks like complete different race. So it's just wild, man. It's wild what people would do. She got no pictures but her, and she said that was her she said that shirt in the black was she sitting on Diddy's lap, the A&D shirt, I think, E&G shirt. She said he gave her an E&G shirt, but she didn't say that was her in the picture. I believe she might have said it, but it's like, yo, why would y'all make up that bogus lie? And then Adria got upset because Girlie was calling her out, but yeah, you got called out. And when Jaguar got on the live, the Girlie got off. She had an anxiety attack, so I don't really believe Girlie when she's telling these stories now. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think on these videos, man. And I've been seeing a lot of these comments, so yeah, let me know what this storyline, what y'all think. Is just getting out of hand, man. It's just getting crazy. Y'all tap in from the early. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all.